Okay, crazy kids, you. Here we are. Here we are. Another rainy day. Rainy day. Yeah. Let's see if we can't see much. You can hear it though. Boom, boom. I'm under solar panels, so what happens is, there's a gap in the solar panels. They're not flushed together perfectly. So when you get under them, that makes more noise. If I was out in the actual rain, it would make less noise. Just like pitter patter, but it's going boom, boom, because there's these big blops coming down. Okay, I had something else planned I was going to give you today, but I'm exhausted. I did so much work. You'll see it tomorrow. But I got down in that big well where my second row seats were. I got down in there. I went to my storage and I did it. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Then I had to run around. I had to go to Whole Foods to pick up something. Then I had to run to Walmart. And then I had to run to get my laundry done. And and then I kind of redid. I put everything together. I won't even go into it. You'll see tomorrow, I guess. Or I don't even film half of it. So, but you will see me getting in underneath in that well in there. Okay, I've got a couple of really cool letters. This is really cute. Okay, let me read this. Where is it? Oh my goodness. One of you asked about the bonnet that I wear at night. And if you want to check, please go check the reply. I replied to you. And I sent you the link. I know, my mind is like, oh, I'm going to try to find the words again. But I really do like this one. I bought it, and it's the first one I liked. It has a thing that you can kind of tighten it. I'm totally used to it. This is the satin part. So when I move side to side, it just smoothly runs across this. Because if I was going to do it on a pillowcase, sometimes it can pull on the hair follicles. Guys, now, give us girls a chance to explain things. And this is, wouldn't you love to go to bed with somebody who wears a hair bonnet like that? I mean, it is not that attractive. Seriously, it's not that attractive. So it's a good thing I'm not married anymore, right? I know. Or even so, we had separate vans. So, but yeah, I did wear this, or I do wear this every single night. Now, sometimes what I do, girls, guys, if you want to do it too, come on. You like your hair to look nice, right? I have bobby pins. And what I do is here I'll take a piece of hair, comb it out, and then wrap it and put 2 bobby pins here, and then I take the back and do a bobby pin. That way, when I wake up, I can take the bobby pins out, and I'm just all curly. Yeah, well, sort of, yeah. Gives it a little bit of curl. So there, please go check and to see where I replied to you. Okay? Here's one. I got to read this one. That I was talking to you guys when I was mentioning guys. I see you all the time. User KY6ZV8 something 4Q. Wow. Okay. He says, Lee, love your videos. There's a group of us over 70 years old. We are older men nomads. Okay. That love your content. Aw, isn't that sweet? And always look forward to seeing it. But we understand that it costs you to get it out, but we are kind of old-fashioned about putting our cards online. A few of us in past year have had them hacked. Wow. And didn't find out till we were miles away. We always talk about why don't our favorite people have a mailing address for old farts like us that would be more than willing send something to pay it forward. You are like our best friend. Aw, let's be friends, okay? Love you. All of you. Yeah, I love all of you. But this is really cute. I can just envision y'all. Do y'all watch it together? I mean, do y'all like gather together and watch my channel? Wow. I don't know. That sounds kind of, yeah. Y'all sit at the picnic table and do it? Okay. Or the fire. You wouldn't even be able to do that. I'm sure you watch it separately. And then talk about me afterwards. I know guys talk. I know y'all do. I'll tell you about a study in a second. You are like our best friend out here. We talk all the time about you. Oh, you do talk about me. And your video, this post is from Old Farts, Northern California. Have a great day. Okay. Well, first of all, if I were to give you, if I had a P.O. box, it's going to cost me money. Okay. And if you send me something and I just give you an address of like UPS store, well, it costs me $5 every time I pick something up, you know. So you just keep your money, you know. If you watch it and maybe watch a few ads here and there, wow. But I am serious. Serious. My website is so secure. It is as secure can be. It really is. So, you can give it a try again. You said that you were miles away when you had already used it. It sounds like you used it on something local. You used it something local maybe. And, you know, here's the thing. If somebody uses your card and you did not buy it, well, I've had that happen a couple times. And it was because I had to I have to pay monthly for apps, for graphics. So it wasn't that I actually bought something. I usually just buy from Amazon. But nobody has ever had a problem with my website. It uses the same company that Amazon uses, right? It just does. There's this debit credit card company that takes care of all of that. But it sounds like maybe somebody used your card. You know, like you give your card in a restaurant. I hate doing this too. And they'll take your card and then go up with it. Who knows? They're turning the back over, writing down the numbers and the security CV number and everything. I don't like giving my card to anybody. But if you do it online, I mean, and you order something, do you ever order on Amazon? If you do, and I'm sure you do, it's the same thing. I'm sure you must order on Amazon. And it's the same thing. So if you want to give me a gift, okay, because you talk about me and everything. And I know, I just love you guys. That was such a cute little letter. I loved it. Yeah. And I replied, I promise my website is secure, but it does cost me money to have either a P.O. box, and I could have it sent to my daughter's house for free. She would probably cut off my head giving her address out online. Yeah, no, I can't do that. So, oh my goodness, I don't know what to tell you, but you watch my videos, and that makes me happy. Yes, it does. So, okay, so now here's another one. It's just so cute. I have to respond to this. This is from Deb Haney. The duck was nice about it, but I think he was telling you to move along, LOL. I know that you were kidding, and that's really cute. Let me tell you about that duck. I just had to put that in there. 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Or was it 3? It was a while. And, oh my gosh, this duck. I called him the bouncer and I called it the gang of 4. There were 3 geese and him, the duck. 3 geese and a duck. The 4 of them were together all the time. I could walk through the park and see them. They would move along. They were always together. Always. But in the morning when I would do my walk, the geese held back. As soon as he saw me, he must have saw my blue shoes, he would come running up to me. And if I backed away, he'd come at me farther. Did you notice how I was backing away? I realized that he wanted to, probably something to eat. But he was my amuse-bouche. Oh my gosh, he was my major amusement. I loved him. I have looked for him. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's dead. I don't know. He was always with this one goose, and one of her feathers was messed up, like turned this way. So she couldn't fly. She really had a hard time. But she was the handicapped one in the bunch. But I called him the gang of four, and I called him the duck, the bouncer. He was always trying to protect those geese. He would run up and try to protect them, I guess. That was really in my mind. He was probably just running up trying to find something to eat. But they always held back. But if he really started whacking away, right, they would kind of come a little bit closer. But I remember one time I would back up, and there's kind of a road that goes through it. I mean, it's not a main road, it's a road through the park. And I would back up, and I'd back up, and I don't know if it's possible, but I was kind of in love with that duck. I loved him. I was so sad when I had to leave. I had to say goodbye to my duck. But I called him the bouncer. The bouncer. He was taking care of that sidewalk. He wasn't gonna let anybody through. He was like the troll. You had to give the password or something. Or what was the troll thing to go across the bridge? You had to answer a riddle or something like that. Yeah. Okay, here's one that I really want to, this is from DD Travels, yes. Question, I have a chance to buy a short schoolie for $5,000. Wow. I'm currently living and registered with state of Virginia. I can't figure out how to get it tagged and insured. Progressive won't insure it in Virginia. Help. Well, I don't know if they're not going to insure it or not. I don't know that about Progressive, but I will tell you what happened, because my domicile is in Ohio. When I bought this van, I went and got it licensed, and then I could just call them. I called them to insure it. Okay, so I told them the new, everything about it. Well, what I did was I got it registered here. They gave me a temporary temporary tag, and I just taped it on, and I taped it over it because it's paper. Like, what if it rains, right? Then I called Ohio, and I said, they gave me a 60 days. Wow. Okay. Or was it 90? I mean, it was a while. They gave me like almost 60, 90 days. Then I called Ohio, in the county where my domicile is. And they said, yes, we do need to see it. I don't know if that's the case for everybody, for every state, but in this county, in Ohio, the first time you register it, they want to physically see it. So, okay. So I did what I had to do here. I wasn't in a hurry to go because it wasn't time yet for me to leave Quartzsite at the time, or Tucson. It hadn't got hot yet. Well, what I did was, when it got close to the 90 days, then I took off and I left. And I had to drive to Ohio. I had to take it to Ohio so they could see it and register it. Now, heretofore, I get to register online. But I will tell you, with my license, I think it's in 2025 I need to go to Ohio. Now, here's the thing though. As long as I can register my van online, they don't want to see it again. I can just register it online. But what I can do is actually fly, probably be cheaper, less of a hassle, just to fly to Ohio next year, 2025, and renew my license and then fly back. I'd say hi to my kids and fly back, yeah. As far as Virginia, you have to call them. That's how you do it. But you're going to need to register it right where you're at. Wherever you are, you're going to need to register it. See? It's raining. I wonder how this... Let me see if I can get something else going here. Ouch. Ow, see, I bumped my elbow. I don't think it's going to leave a mark, but it's easy to bump things, okay? So that's my explanation on that. You have to make your phone calls. But if you're in Arizona or wherever you are for the schoolie, see, you don't say where you are right now. You say, I currently living and registered with the state of Virginia. So if you're in Virginia, are you telling me then, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe now that Progressive won't insure your schooling. Because maybe you're going to live in it. That's always kind of a sticky thing with insurance companies. You know? So you're going to have to make some phone calls on insurance companies. You know? Yeah, to see which one is going to be better for you. Okay, let's see if we got another one. I did go to the senior center. I'll let you see the dinner. It doesn't look so hot. It doesn't look so hotsy-totsy. We got spinach. It was fish. It was really good. Fish with some kind of a seasoning on it. And this was like a rice pilaf. And then they had milk, a cookie. Did I eat that cookie or did I get rid of it because it was sugar? I ate it. I did. I ate it. And then we had peaches that were in 100% juice. But I love my milk. I really love my milk. I'm so happy to go there every day and get my milk. Now, I know that some people say dairy's not good for you. I don't know if it's good for me or if it's not good for me. But I like it. It makes me, let me get this. Do you like my shirt? It's kind of new. It's a little Jailhouse Rock, isn't it? Jailhouse Rock. Remember, that was one of my favorite videos. That was even before they had music videos, but Elvis Presley did a music video, right? What was I talking about with my shirt? Yeah, trying to get my shirt all straightened out. But I do like going to the senior center. I really do. And I do love the milk. It reminds me of being a kid, you know? Okay, so what other, let's see, questions. Let me go with some more questions. Because I do have I'm backing up on these questions, everybody. See if I can get a couple more going on in here. Okay. Oh, here's one. In Colorado, where I live now, they'll fine you for using a dumpster that's not yours. But not other states? I'm asking. Well, I don't know if they can fine you. They might. But I don't know if there's I never see any dumpster police around. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them around. If I use a dumpster, I use it and then run. You know, I take off. I think in most cases the police have something better to do than to patrol dumpsters. I'm just saying, I mean, they might be wanting to fine you and you've heard about that, so you choose not to. But for me, I have to use a dumpster every once in a while. I just do. Usually I use parks and their barrels. You know, they got the plastic bag in there and then the maintenance men go around, the park people. That's what I do. But every once in a while, I do need to use a dumpster. Excuse me. I do need to use a dumpster every once in a while. I might have something bigger. And I know where there's a dumpster around, and you betcha, baby, I'm going to go use it. Because I need to... What do they want me to just leave it on the road? Or leave it somewhere and then drive away and they're never going to find out who left it there. Here's the thing with these things. When I get, and I am going to get new, I did price them today at Walmart. They're like $16. But these are so old and they're kind of scratchy, which is leaving like these little marks. When I lean and I'm resting and I'm leaning my arm on there, it's kind of messing them up. This one I kind of messed up, yeah. I mean, I'm going to need to dump the old ones. You know, I could put them in my storage, but I don't know if I want to go through that. I've already got bins in there. And when I go to Flagstaff, I'm probably going to get a smaller storage than I have now. Am I even going to have room? Who knows? Maybe I will keep them, put them in storage. Boy, when I travel up to Flagstaff, my whole van is going to be just packed back here. So there you go. Here is from Sue Lily. Why not have a fridge in the summer months and put it in your storage in the winter months? That way you could have your food kept all year round. Maybe even pit a small fridge in it. Maybe put a small fridge in there. Okay. Why not have a fridge in the summer months and put it in your storage in the winter months? That I found that to be a little confusing. I'll try to answer it because it sounds confusing to me. I'm not sure. I think you knew what you meant, but it's not coming across that way. If I have a fridge in the summer, I will not, no way, no how, be able to keep that thing powered up with the power I have. There's no way. And I can barely keep my fans going, and they're necessary in the summer. I have to have sometimes one fan here and one fan here, even all night long. So that means it's draining, it's constantly draining my jackeries. And I don't really like parking in the sun in the summer. It's too hot. No, I don't want to do that. It's too much. It's just too much. I mean, why would I want to sweat to death all the time, you know? I like to be in shade. Yeah, made in the shade. Okay, so, and then in the winter months, I would put it in my storage in the winter months. No. You know what? I've got the system down where I don't need a fridge. I like the food I eat. And if I go to Flagstaff, they've got a wonderful senior center there. I mean, I can go there and eat once a day too. So I can get my meals, or I can just go to a restaurant. You know, I'm not destitute. I can eat in a restaurant. But I like to just eat fresh produce and things like that. So I don't want to mess with the fridge. I just don't want to mess with it. It's I've done it. I've tried it twice. Both times it didn't work out. It just irritates me. I don't want to be irritated by a 12-volt fridge, right? Okay, here's another one from Lalani. As always, I enjoyed the video. Thanks, Lee. Will you do a video on your makeup and lipstick routine and show us what you use? Well, I'm sure you men over 70, you all can watch that coming up. And then you can give me your opinion on, do you think that... I'm serious. Or I'm not serious. Yeah, I would like to do that. Why not? There's a lot of videos where they talk. Have you ever seen those videos where they have a subject and they talk, and they're not talking about makeup, but they're putting on makeup, and they're talking about something, a subject. I could do that. Wouldn't that be funny? I could talk about something, and I'll show you what makeup I use. Yeah, I do. I've bought a lot of makeup over the past months. Let me show you. I'm into makeup. I was into makeup, then I wasn't. Then I was, and throughout my years. Then I was, and I wasn't. Well, before I became a nomad, I was not into makeup. Oh my gosh, no way, no how. And now I'm like, I can't get enough of it, yeah. I got a lot of makeup now. And some of it's kind of, I go to Sephora now and get my makeup. Sephora. You gals know Sephora? Yeah. They got the good stuff there. But sometimes I just go to Walmart. My daughter-in-law's kind of turned me on to Wet n Wild. She said it's just as good, but it's a lot cheaper. But when you walk into Sephora, okay, have you been to Sephora? It's Sephora. Okay? Now, it is an experience. They got cool, like, fashion music. You know, the kind of music, the house music I like to play on my videos, and you walk in or you see that. There's, like, music that you would see on a runway when they do the fashion runways, you know, boom, boom, you know. They got that stuff going on there. And the what do you call them, customer service, the salespeople walking around, they're gorgeous. Now, there are some gay guys that work there, and I have actually I said, oh my gosh, I love your makeup. He's like, thank you. I mean, he puts on makeup better than that I've seen a lot of girls wear, but the girls look great too. And it's an experience, and they'll come by and they'll say, what, you know, are you finding everything you want? Because they have sections. And in the back, they have all the hair stuff, which is where I got my Moroccan oil for my hair and my argan oil, things like that. Yeah, Sephora's an experience. They have just, for eyes and then for cheeks and then, oy vey shmia, it is huge. And then they'll actually try makeup. They have this one section with the mirrors, with chairs, and they'll put makeup on to show, to help you, show you how to put on makeup. Yeah, I enjoy going in there. I really do enjoy. Well, the one at the mall where I live in Tucson, it's a big Sephora. But a lot of times JCPenney's has a little Sephora in their store. They kind of like partnered with them. So Sephora, that's where you can find the good makeup. Yeah, the real cool stuff. Okay. Well, this is going on 30 minutes. It's been fun. It's been fun spending time with you. This is going to be basically a no edit. Okay. What you saw is what you're going to get. I'm not going to edit it because it's running late. I don't have time to edit it. I'm going to just put it up. And then tomorrow I'll spend a little bit more time with what I've already got. Okay? Okay? Well, kids, I know we're all a bunch of kids, aren't we? Aren't we all a bunch of kids? We are not. A lot of us, I think it's funny too sometimes. I don't think it's not a big senior center that I go to. I'm still going to talk. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I know you're enjoying this. I think. But I can tell at the senior center, it's not that big. There's not that many people that go, as opposed to like some of the other senior centers. They're packed, But I don't think they know what to make of me because I certainly don't dress like I'm a senior citizen, right? But they do seem nice. They're just they've seen like they've got a little bit of they've known each other a long time, and I just kind of right now I'm just staying to myself. I did make a couple of friends, but they don't go every day. I kind of stay to myself, and that's okay because I got stuff to do. I got stuff to read online. I can read it and be checking things out while I'm eating my lunch. I'm there for the lunch. And, but I can tell that I know that with some of the looks I get every once in a while, I can kind of sense, well, you surely don't dress your age. And I don't really understand that, dressing my age. I don't want to dress my age. I mean, it just seems, I don't like to follow the crowd. I'm not much of a follower. I really am not. I like to be more of a trendsetter, I've always, even in high school, done my own thing. I suppose I followed a little bit, but, you got the go-go boots and you got the Beatles thing. Of course, you want to, like, have those things that kind of follow that. Remember Twiggy? And I always really liked her and everything from the 60s. But for the most part, as I've gotten older, I'm not much of a follower. I like to set my own trends. And so there you have it. But we are kind of kids in a way. Who says we have to dress a certain way? Who says we have to wear our hair a certain way? I mean, come on. I've got the pigtails going on because it gets it out of my face and it looks different. Like if I just had a ponytail over here, it would look totally different, right? If I had braids. Some of you called the braids pigtails. They're not. They're called braids. We're from Arizona. We got the American Indians going on here. We have braids going down. And it's just, I dress the way I like to dress. And I like to be colorful. I like to be fashionable. I like jewelry. I like stuff like that. I just cannot fathom dressing like I'm older, like I'm matronly older. Yeah. I just can't imagine doing that. I like to be progressive and dress the way younger people are dressing. Yeah. Because that's the way I've always been with my kids. One of you said, you must have awesome children because you're such an awesome mom. My children, we all do get along. I mean, we're not perfect. I'm sure behind my back, they all talk about me. If they all got together going, hey, you remember when mom did this? And we all do that, right? When we get with our siblings. And that wasn't perfect, but I've always been in it with them. I've always been in the thick of it with them. We would sit and watch VH1 MTV. We were singing and dancing to all the music videos from the 80s. I'm going to say it, I actually like 80s music a little bit more than 60s music. I really do. Thought somebody was out there. 90s music, right on. I like it all, and I know the words to it all, and I still listen to progressive stuff. Like, I follow what's trendy. And I don't know why I do it, but it's just there. So I'm like, oh, I like that. You know, I listen to the radio and they pop up on YouTube, and I just kind of listen to stuff like that. My ears are perked up to it. So, oh, I'm going on and on and on. Yeah. Okay. This is it. This is it. Thanks for watching it all the way through and for spending a little time with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I love you guys. I'd like to spend time with you. So please subscribe. If you want to give me a gift, guys, go on minivanlee.com and check it out. Hit gifts. Hit that button, you know. Or if you gals, you want the neck gaiters, or you want something like that, sunglasses, click on that. It's easy to navigate. You'll see. If you can read, you can navigate it, okay? And don't be afraid. Nobody's ever had a problem. And I'm telling you, this is the same company that any of them use, that you order something online, okay? Okay. Bye. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, he's going to follow me. Oh, my gosh. What now? What now? Ouch. What do you want? You want food? You want to come home with me? You want to come? You want to come home? Oh, stop. He's my amusement. He's my morning amusement. Go home. Go back to your friends. Go to your friends. Bye. Bye. Maybe they'll let me be part of their gang. Maybe there's an initiation. I have to waddle and chew on people's food, on their shoes. Yeah. Bye. Parting is such sweet sorrow.